Yo, wait till you, let's get it. Yeah. What's going on? Listen, man, I just want to first and foremost say thank you. I got almost like 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Mad interviews on the way. Keep it a stack with Biz. That's the name of the podcast. I'm in the city right now. It's a beautiful day. I got a tank top on. I hit the gym early. I'm feeling good. I'm drinking Reposado.
Wow.
And I'm smoking on something that, I'm going to put y'all on to in a little bit. Right. But this is Keep It a Stack with Biz, the biggest blogger in the world. We outside. You know the vibes. And I got one of my homies that I knew for so long, and there's always been love. And, like, I just want to let her know, like, give her flowers and all of that. But real shit, like, you lit, and you been lit.
Thank you, Zaddy.
We got Mariahlynn in the building. Nah, real talk, though. Real talk. You know, some bitches might be lit for, like, 6 months. You know what I mean? Might be outside for, like, 3 months, and then, like, they get washed up quick. They ain't getting to the bag. You know what I mean? They
I
last.
think there's a lot of back, like, stuff that happens, too, which we could get into, you know. But
behind the scenes shit.
But shout out to you. Thank you for having me. And, I always support you and stuff like that. But I've seen, I don't know why we drinking Casa because, Henny thing possible. We supposed to have a Henny with the cornflakes and stuff.
Yo, that's jokes. I ain't gonna lie.
My cornflakes.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been on my Reposado shit. But, like, Henny, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm loyal to the soil. So Henny thing is definitely possible. But I've been on my
time, huh?
At Henny time. At any time. But nah, I've been on my Reposado though.
That's what's up. Well, I'm real proud of you. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it, man. Nah, definitely. We came a long way. And like I was telling you before when you pulled up, I'm over here sitting, like I'm watching you and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was just listening to your music and I'm like, nah, Mariah, you working and you busy. You know what I mean?
I'm outside.
That's a fact.
And you know what? I feel good. Like, you know how a lot of artists like are putting out music and stuff, and they're going through stuff like, and it's showing through what they're doing, like on the carpets and, certain situations. And for me, it took me a really long time to get back to like this happy, like real, just like excited place for the music. And I think that now that I am happier, that's why the music is becoming so like much better than what it was. Because, once upon a time, obviously it's iconic. I'm gonna perform that till I'm 70 and all of that.
Can you say it one time for the one time?
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. I won't take it back, cause I did this shit. I was a hoe. More money.
Nah, that was what year was that, man? Cause that shit went viral.
It was 2015, but it's still streaming like we in 2015.
Talk about it. Man.
And I own them copyrights. And I own, all my mastering and all of that.
I see you. Nah, the music is definitely, it's fire. I ain't gonna lie. I keep it a stack. Like, if I like something, I like something. If I don't, I'm not a hater.
No, you're gonna keep it real, though.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a hater. So at the end of the day, I know, you know what I mean? And we could talk about it. Like, I know for a fact because, I support a lot of female rappers and artists, like even with Cardi B, like I was
shout out to Cardi, we love you.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi, man. Like I was posting Cardi B music and everybody was like, oh, she ain't gonna blow up, she just a stripper. Like that was like that narrative, and especially like crazy. In New York was, I'm telling you,
because I was listening to Cheap Ass Weave, like all of that. So I mean, we was obviously all around each other at that time. But
nah, Cardi was like, I remember like yesterday type shit. Like I used to post Cardi B like music and shit, like her videos in the beginning. And like she used to hit me like on some like, yo, delete this comment and that comment, because people used to go crazy like before Bodak Yellow and all of that shit, and like
fuck all y'all trolls.
Yeah, man, nah, they used to be on her body. So long story short, it's just like, you know what I mean? Again, like a lot of niggas, they don't really like support that can like DJs and, industry people and stuff until like
who know they can help the situation.
And then they wait for the female to blow
up. Pop up to try to jump on and ride the coattail. And that's, so you know what? I've been humble and quiet. I don't have no time to block any of my blessings because they're coming in back to back at this moment.
Let's go.
And I'm ready to just like really come back. So like I wanted to come back and still be the Once Upon a Time Mariahlynn, just like more evolved. You know what I'm saying? And more focused on the music. Like that's why I kind of like, you know, the reality TV thing. I took a little hiatus. Like I sat down.
How many seasons were you on Love and Hip Hop?
I think I was on for 5 or 6, 7 consecutive years on New York, and then I did Family Reunion recently. And now, you know, there's new ventures and opportunities on the table. So, you know, we'll see where that brings me in my journey.
A lot of people that like talk about like Love and Hip Hop and reality shows, they like most like that narrative is always like it's scripted. How like what's your take on that?
My take is,
being somebody that's, you know what I mean, did reality TV for so long.
I mean, people definitely orchestrate shit, but me personally, and this is I could speak for, on my first season with Cardi, and then they brought in Henny and Bianca. We had, you know, Remy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was like,
I'm naming people that don't orchestrate shit, if you follow me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm down to get a check, but am I down to compromise who I am or what I stand on? No. So some people do that and they get away with it. But then sometimes it backfires. You know what I'm saying? So
it
kind of
backfires
all
a lot.
depends. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, and I could say this about Cardi, and I could say this about Remy, I could say this about everybody who you've seen me be with or be around, they never orchestrate shit. It's not scripted. It's staged.
It wasn't cap.
Right. Well, none of my shit. At least I can just speak on myself.
Right. Nah, that's what's up. So what was like, you know, throughout all the years of being on Love and Hip Hop, like what was like some good times, and then like what was some times where it was like, man, I'm not fucking with this show or this person. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was on YouTube a little bit while I was driving on my way here.
I'm like, go ahead.
And I'm like, damn, Mariah done went toe to toe with a lot of. You know, like, I ain't even know. I'm watching that. It was like, I looked again, like, the years. I think it was like 3 years ago or something. I saw You and Dream had something, and I never saw that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm, like, watching for the first time, but I see that it's old. So, like, again, you know, I don't know what your sign is. I don't know what.
I'm a Cancer.
You're a Cancer.
Yeah. And by the way, shout out to Dream, because that is my sis. That is family to me. And I'm so proud of her. You see her doing her thing too.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? It was other people's problems. And I think a lot of like, just like, well, whose side are you on? You know what I'm saying? Because remember, it was the whole this girl and this girl problem. And then kind of she was friends with this girl and I was friends with this girl.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting into it. But then we made up. And ever since, like, I could text Dream right now, you know what I'm saying? Call her on FaceTime, like, we're sisters.
Nah, that's
sisters
a fact. Shout out to Dream Doll. Word. That's what's up. Yeah, nah, you know, again, I'm just watching, like, you know, because I knew we was about to.
But a lot of bitch, I feel like, honestly, it's like this, right? Look at it. This is a urban-based, women-based platform, right? And I'm a little, at the time, 100 pound, maybe 110 soaking wet. Half Puerto Rican, half Italian girl. A lot of people are looking at me like, oh, this pretty little girl. And then I got on the mic and was like, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. I won't take it back because I did that shit.
Nah, that was classic.
So it was like, I gave what they didn't expect. They expected me to give like, oh my God, like, and, you know.
Did they know you was from Jersey?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I made that very clear. And that's another thing, too. Besides me and Drewski, like, we're the only ones, I think, from Jersey, like, born and raised type shit. So, I mean, I was there for a reason. And my thing is this. A lot of people may see me as, like, oh, you know, she has it easy. Or, you know, she's more, it's easy for her. It's not. It's harder for me. And I'm going to tell you why. Because people always want to say, oh, she's trying to be this. She's trying to be something she's not. When my whole life I've been nobody else but myself.
Right.
So it starts to like fuck with you a little bit if you don't got the tough skin to be like, man, I know who
to keep doing what you're doing. Nah,
yeah,
I know what you're trying to say.
Get out of here.
Because that's the thing too, like, you know, even like for myself, it's like once I started pulling up everywhere and I had the baggy drip on, which like 5 years, 6 years later,
like,
everybody's doing it.
Is popping out the woodworks that ain't even want to
like,
look twice at me.
Everybody
want to know me.
Everybody's literally doing that. Like now, pulling out the Avorexes and all that, the Pelés. I was on that like 5 years ago, running around going crazy viral.
Can we bring Coogee back? For the summer of 2023?
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I got a
Coogee,
fire Coogee vest. Like nah. We gonna my man Esco. Yeah, he work with Coogee.
Fire like ideas. I don't even want to say it on the
I ain't gonna lie. Even a dress like that you got on right now, if it had a little Coogee vibes, now it's a 10.
Get into it.
But it's like with that Coogee drip.
And Fashion Nova, holla at me. I'm tired of paying for your shit.
Oh, where you don't fuck with Fashion Nova?
No, I fuck with them.
No, I'm saying like
Fashion Nova, but I'm saying like with a bag.
Oh no, we gonna get to the bag.
Where that bag?
We gonna get the bag. Definitely shout out to Fashion Nova. So how much? Let's talk about like the business and Instagram and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like how lucrative is like your business on Instagram? You know what I mean? And not to even say like, because again, like I see your numbers on Spotify. Like I said, I was listening to the music in my BM 740. Nobody in there. Just got it clean. I'm turning all the way up. I'm like, nah, Mariahlynn shit is. That's why I wanted to hear as soon as we walked in. Like,
thank you.
The music is good, man.
I can't wait to show you some new stuff. And
I might need a feature. I ain't gonna lie.
You got this. No problem.
Keep it a stack.
But I feel like, and you know what's crazy? A lot of people love me because they're like, oh, Mariahlynn, I love you. I see you on Love and Hip Hop. I'm like, oh, what, you got new music out? I'm like, right now.
Yeah.
Like, if you love me and you listening or you're paying attention to what's going on, I solely only post about my music and what I have coming. I don't even post no reality TV clips on my page no more. I don't do none of that shit. You know why? Because if it's not paying me, like why, you know what I'm saying? So the music is paying me, and now it's paying me because I smartened up and I got educated. Like young artists out there, I feel like they getting taken advantage of real bad because I was that artist who was like just happy to be in the lights with and people chanting your name, and don't let that shit get too loud to the point where you can't hear the money going cha-ching, 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 because then it goes in escrow, and we could get into a whole lot of that. But I'm just excited to now be educated on my craft, and what I did was my sole purpose and my tunnel vision was to perfect my artistry. I did the leaping over tables. I showed the people who I am. I showed the people I put in work. And I've put in work before that in my city, way before Love and Hip Hop and all of that. So that's why it's like, I don't got to speak on that. Now I want to let the music speak for me and just let my lips just be pretty.
I'll take a shot to that, man. Mariahlynn in the building. Period. And you always keep it a stack. So I appreciate for, you pulling up on Keep It a Stack with Biz. Like, so besides the music, right? You know what I mean? Because again, I know that's something that you taking serious, and like even with the music, like you keep pushing it and doing your thing. It's just gonna keep. It's just gonna keep. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibe is the vibe is there.
Shout out to my team, by the way. I just want to say shout out to my team. You know who you are. I don't gotta say no names.
Shout out to my guy Suge.
We heavy with it outside. Real respectfully move. Don't you see the baddie coming through?
Yo, New York, I'm not gonna lie, New York is always New York, you know what I'm saying? And New York is always gonna set the trends, always gonna be the biggest, always gonna be.
Shout out to Scarlett, shout out to Lola,
exactly.
Shout out to Cardi, shout out to Ice Spice, shout out to Kenzo,
Billy B.
It's
so many.
It's so many of y'all, like Milani Benz, Rella. Like I see so many of the girls in New York really putting on Steph G.
Stepping on shit.
Yeah, like I love this for us, and I'm here for it. Like I'm ready to work with all of y'all. I got beef with no one right now. You want smoke? I smoke every day on Mariahlynn cones.
Light up. Hold on, we gotta light that up, man.
But yeah, no, I want to work with all the girls because I love me some Kenzo. I'm not gonna hold you. She's like one of my favorites right now. She got she got my attention. So I would love to work with her. Tell me how that hits.
Smooth. What's the name of that?
Okay, so I got these two. They for you.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Okay, these are the Mariahlynn. They limited edition. They cones, and they're all natural, no GMO, slow burning. They're dipped in all natural fruit juices. We have men ones. I should have brought you the men ones, but these just dropped. So the men ones are black and gold, and these are for the girls. So when you're in the club and some people smoke backwards, some people smoke swishes and stuff like that. And I started, I'm asthmatic, so I started to feel a real heaviness on my chest. And I was like, yo, I love smoking weed. Everybody's like, you need to stop smoking weed. You're sounding out of breath sometimes. And I was like, whoa, I need to call my trainer. Shout out to Body by Shy. Getting this, training with her and figure out a better, cleaner, healthier way to smoke. And this was it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make my own shit and smoke on my own shit.
Nah, that's fire. How you pronounce it again?
Mycon. Ex Mariahlynn.
Go cop that.
Yeah. They ain't smoke shops in Atlanta, but you could get them on the website by the box. And it's to smoke healthy and luxuriously. Unbleached. It says it smoke luxury bitch on the box.
Wow. Let's get it, man.
Get it, yeah.
So let's talk about growing up in Jersey, right? How was that like? And did you have let's say many many little situations like you did on Love and Hip Hop and just navigating through the industry back when you was going to school out in Jersey?
I think my life is gonna be probably either one of the best movies about how all the artists do their movie, Mariah Carey and Tina Turner, all of that. I think that my movie is gonna be crazy because I feel like it's gonna be 2 parts, and I feel like it starts with my mother more than
a documentary.
Yeah, it starts more with my mom, or maybe just to be a movie that
and your pops did 10 years, right?
My dad did more than 10 altogether, but at one time 9.5 was the longest. And yeah, that was hard. Let me tell you, it was hard. And then I grew up, in the projects. So a lot of people don't know that. I lived in Montgomery projects. I lived in Duncan projects. Those are in Jersey City. I lived in Baxter Terrace projects, which is noted. That's in Newark. So yeah, my sister's father's from Newark. So I lived out there and I got family out there. And it was just a lot of I remember my first fight was with a boy named Poppy L. And my father chased him around the whole playground, grabbed him up, and was like, hit him. So that was my first fight with a boy. And then from there, it was just I used to be a punk.
You beat him up?
I was a punk. Well, my father held him down, so I could beat him up. Yeah. And then said, go get your father. So it was what it was.
Pops was on demon time.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. But my mom has 3 girls, you know what I'm saying? My dad has 2 boys with his wife after my mom. And yeah, so it was kind of hard because they used to put gum in my hair because my hair was past my butt, and then I was too white, you could say, for the urban girls, and then I was too urban for the white girls, if that makes sense.
Nah, that makes sense.
Because then at one point, my aunt had took custody of me when my mom kind of fell into some things or whatever, and I went to a white school and I was walking in with the new Jordans and. These girls are wearing Toms and Vans and Converses. They looking at me but I was a star athlete, and all the boys wanted to play sports with me, so all the girls used to still try to be my friend. They used to be like, bitch, fuck out of here.
Mariahlynn, man. Crazy. Nah, Jersey is definitely
crazy.
Yeah, Jersey is I fuck with Jersey. And the Jersey, Drewski. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to
Jersey, the Jersey music scene is lit too.
Facts,
shout out to
Voila.
Chad B.
Yeah, definitely Chad B.
Do you got any music out like that, on that vibe?
I definitely got some music, not out right now, but I got it coming with Jersey vibes. Move your hips type beats and stuff.
Yeah. Koi's out there. Koi's from Jersey too.
Shout out to Koi, y'all. I just want to say because I don't get involved in none of this messy rap beef anymore, unless you're my real friend. If it's Cardi, I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying? That's really my no matter how long we don't see. I'm no, the loyalty don't change just because whatever. But I love what Koi's doing, and I'm happy that she's representing for the more natural body girls because. When I came in the game, it was all about big butts and big tits and this and that. And
I think it's still about that.
It's still about that, but I feel more of the natural girls are starting to be. It's kind of we're being respected and we're being acknowledged a little bit more for embracing yourself and being comfortable and confident.
Yeah. Nah, I don't get hated on. Like,
I'm gonna shake my ass whether it's small or not. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
Glorilla always be saying like, I got a fatty. That should be funny as hell.
But not all men like that. And then when you bend over, they all look round anyways. Like when you bent over, it's like it's still gonna look like a moon, you know.
What's your favorite strip club? And you like Starlets?
My favorite strip club. Damn, I don't think I have a favorite. I would say Starlets because like Make-A-Wish Star is one of my close friends, like my best friend group. And then I know all the girls, like, you know, the Bando Times and the Living Good Lisas and all of them girls. So shout out to them.
Shout out to the
Cece Amore, that's my baby.
I fuck with Cece.
And you know,
Cece be at Dream, right?
I think so. We gotta go. I gotta pull up on Cece, but I feel like, you know, that Once Upon a Time was kind of burst in Starlets. Yeah. So, and Dream was actually a bartender there, startender there at the time. And I remember, this is why I will always love Dream. And like, you know, people are like, oh, but didn't y'all fight and this and that? But y'all don't know the history. Like, before Once Upon a Time was viral, she was back there bumping to my shit. Right. And we didn't really even know each other like that. So for me, it was kind of like, yo, I'm going to stay down for the people who was down for me when I was down.
Nah, that's fire.
Yeah.
So what would your top 5 like females of all time? And they don't gotta be like just New York.
Top females of all time would definitely be like, I love Lauryn Hill. I love Remy. She's the top favorite and will always be. Trina. Cardi's definitely on that list now. Friend or no friend, she's still on the list of bitches I'm wanna turn on before anybody else.
Right.
Who else? Let me think, because I don't want to miss nobody. Kim, of course, obviously. She's the blueprint.
I think that's 5, right?
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 5.
So who, like, what was like your your first like even like studio session? Like, who kind of like pushed you in the booth and like who inspired you? Like, even like, you know, like any of the artists you name, like who, you know what I mean? Like, who was you like, yo, you know what? Let me go in the booth and spit a verse or something.
I would definitely say Remy. We had a lot to do with that because I had every single song on my chirp phone as my ringtones. And
I'm conceited.
Yeah, all of that. Like, I had that all. So definitely Remy, and then like seeing the way Kim performs. Like, I'm sorry, I gotta give Kim her flowers. Like, while she here, because that's like in the words of Trina. Like, that's what the problem. Like you said earlier, you give the people the flowers while they're still here to smell them. But I think that just seeing Kim perform, like, that's what really like got me excited about really getting into the rap thing. And how I started rapping was like, I always was a writer. I was always around Albie Al. Shout out to Albie from my hood.
Shout out to Albie Al.
You know, so I was 16 in the studio with Albie, like doing music and testing waters and stuff. I was already into it. But when I started to take it serious, like, it really was because we used to be in the studio and they used to like crack on each other, like watch rap battles and crack on each other. And one day, one of them cracked on me and I said something back and everybody was like, oh. And I was like, you know what? I think I got something here. I'm about to start snapping. Let me see something. And I started writing my stuff and
it's crazy. That's crazy. I gotta make some noise for that, man. Shout out to Albie Al.
Yes.
Nah, that's what's up. Did y'all ever work together?
Yeah, we have a song called I Just Want a Bad Bitch that actually did really, really well. And he's doing really, really well. He's home, so that's good. And I'm proud of bro.
Facts.
I think he definitely need to be, you know.
Nah, we lit, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for pulling up to keep it a stack, man.
Of course.
This right here is fire.
Right.
How you pronounce it again?
Mariahlynn.
Mariahlynn. That's fire.
Yep.
That's fire.
I'm surprised. We ain't getting to no messy shit. That was pretty good.
Nah, I mean, you know, I think we good, but we can still, you know.
He might like me or something because he's being too nice to me.
Nah, you know what
Suge,
it is?
chill out, Suge.
Where's Suge at? Hold on. Let me just see something real quick. I'm high. Got me lit.
I do. That's why you forgot your questions.
You got me litty.
You forgot your questions. I do. I wanna. Where's this thing? You know. Oh, so this is what I did want to tell you.
I wanted. Go ahead.
Ask me who's my favorite male rapper right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, matter of fact, yeah. While we talking about the whole rap scene and everything like that, how you feel about the Jim Jones versus Pusha T battle?
Is it gonna be a battle? Is it gonna be a battle?
Pusha did what he did in Paris at the Louis Vuitton. Okay. he sent shots at Jones, and then Jones responded back. So now, I mean, we all waiting to see what's about to happen. But
are they gonna battle like Battle of the Hits or something, or battle like a freestyle battle?
Just however they gonna do it. You know what I mean? Right now, everybody's waiting for Pusha to get back in the booth because Jim just dropped some shit. So.
I'm not gonna lie.
And he dropped it to Pusha's beat.
And this is no shade to Pusha because I've listened to a couple Pusha songs, but Jim, I don't know if that might. I don't know. Listen, I don't want to underestimate nobody because people underestimate me all the time, and then look what happens. I end up, whatever. But
who are your top 5 male rappers?
Right now, my number one favorite male rapper is Conway the Machine.
Oh yeah, Conway is crazy.
He is.
Shout out to Griselda.
Yo, body, I love you. And just the bars, like the bars, the feeling, the passion, like I love that. Let me think of the rest. Like as far as guys, I mean, Lil Baby definitely fire.
Yeah. How you feel about Gunna? Cause like, I mean, everybody is like talking about how dope his album is, but then it's like a lot of niggas ain't fucking with it cause he snitched. But everybody's saying the music is fire. You got Gunna in the whip right now?
I'm gonna keep it real. Gunna fronted on me. That's T. He fronted on me on a collaboration. I think, well, he was like lit, but it wasn't like lit like. And I had slid in the DM like, yo, I got a really good song for us, and I would love to get you on this record. And he was like, no doubt. Which a couple rappers have done that. I usually don't name drop, but I don't really care anymore. Nobody gonna do shit any fucking way.
Sheesh.
But
keep it a stack.
Yeah. I just feel like that was kind of weird. Like, cause if you didn't want to do it, you could have just been like, yo, keep shining, keep grinding. Like, you didn't have to like sell no dreams. Like, I ain't a dream catcher. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of was like weird to me. But he not the only one who's done that before. But it was still like, I was really like a Gunna fan, like listening, streaming, like all of that. So that kind of like turned me off.
Before he like blew up.
Yeah, and then so like that was that, and then like never thought of it again. And then the whole like snitching thing came out and stuff. And I will say this, my brother was listening to it the other day and he said, yo, it's crazy because the music is actually good. But are people gonna fuck with it when you signed your name on that dotted line? If was that validated? Because I don't want to speak on something that's not validated. Like, did it?
Yeah, I mean that video clip that everybody saw that went viral when the judge asked him if YSL was a gang, and he said yes, ma'am.
Oh, he said yes. Oh no, you plead the fifth. That's what you got lawyers for.
And then
when you asked me if I fuck with him, I was about to call mine because I didn't know should I answer the question or not. Shout out to Dawn Florino, Bob Celestin, John Fazio, my team of lawyers. One for each thing: criminal, entertainment.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Lawyered up, Mariahlynn in the building.
I got you. If you ever need a lawyer, listen, yo, it's no cost. You hear me?
I need that, man. It's crazy out here. How's it like working with Self?
Self is family. Shout out to Self, the whole Gwinnett team. Power 105 has been playing No Assist on the radio nonstop lately, so shout out to them. I'm about to go over to Hot 97 too. I know Drewski gonna play. I did dubs for all the DJs, so I got y'all.
It's moving.
Yeah, motion.
Big
Pretty
motion.
with motion and big motion, yeah. Big stepper.
What's up with like how you feel about the whole OnlyFans? Like how you feel? Like I'm just saying like, a lot of these females that got OnlyFans get judged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I stopped using OnlyFans. I started it because I thought it would be a way for the people who are only my fans to see like behind the scenes for my videos and exclusive. In the making of my customized outfit for my performance or
shit like that.
Intimate moments and the DMs I was getting and stuff, it was really like honestly, it was disrespectful. And if they was in front of me, I would have fucking spit on them. Like, dead ass. Yeah. Cause to be like, we don't want to see this. Show your pussy. Like, show this, show that. It's like, yo, are you dumb? I'm Mariahlynn. You think I'm about to get on here and show y'all my whole cookie jar? And no, I'm not doing that. Yeah. You might get a little boomerang and a little thong from behind or something because I post shit like that. You know, girls post shit like that anyways from time to time. But I've been rebranding since December, so I'm on a whole nother, like, wave right now.
Nah, that's what's up.
I'm in my own fucking lane. Like, so stay out my way. I'm not in yours.
You heard? Mariahlynn in the building, man. Period. That's what's up. Like I said, man, I appreciate you for pulling up.
Thank you, yeah.
We're gonna keep working, man. The new single's out, Sis.
Anything you got that I can support, now you know.
I appreciate that, man. For
I'm
real.
Here. And period. It's the winning season.
Let's get it. And shout out to Baggage Claim too.
Baggage Claim in the building. Shout out to my girl Rachel Maserati. She the motherfucking building. Feel me? Knocking bitches' heads clean off their shoulders.
Nah, that was different. That was different. She set the bar pretty high.
She really did though. Since I'm dead.
Yeah. She did that. But yeah, man, keep it a stack with Biz Mariahlynn.
Yeah, period. Thank you, Biz.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's and just know, now y'all fuck with him, y'all gotta go through me. You got any problem, the bitch don't want to get out your house, call me. I'm coming with baggage claim straight to the door.
Oh, man, it's a problem.
We sending her first class back to where she came from.
Nah, I got to get y'all to come to Long Island, too. I got to get y'all to come out to Long Island. Word.
Nah, facts. My bro in the building. Okay.
Yeah, shout it out.
Boston, Jersey.
Make sure y'all stream that new single.
Long Island.
LI in the building, Jersey City.
Yeah, period. And make sure, no matter what you do, you keep it a stack.
You heard? Let's go. Let's get some flickies.
Yes. Ooh. Flicky. You high as hell.